interesting topic here where we're going to look at is, you hear people saying, I see it all the time, where people say, you don't need to analyze diet and exercise. It just comes down to eat less, exercise more. What the hell is all this mumbo jumbo? You know, just eat less and exercise more and just shut up, move on to the next thing. So is that true? Is it true that we complicate it way too much and that it just comes down to that? Eat less, exercise more? Alright, because I see that all the time. I see that like when you see those AOL articles on weight loss or Yahoo articles on weight loss, and people, that's one of the comments you see the most. Or even on YouTube, you know, just eat less, exercise more. What the hell is everybody, you know, complicating with all this mumbo jumbo? Okay, so is it that simple? Are we complicating it? Quick answer, no, that's incorrect. Okay, there's more to it than just eat less, exercise more, but I'm not going to take you down the other extreme where people have turned this into some very complex science and you need to take these supplements to lose weight and you need to understand exactly about the importance of essential fatty acids or else you're not going to lose weight, and you need protein powders, and you need this supplement, and you need to understand about the glycemic index and the perfect balance of protein to carbs. Okay, I'm not going to take you that path either, because that is mumbo jumbo and that is complicating it. So it's not that complex either. Okay, so what do we need to know to actually lose the weight without overcomplicating it? But you don't want to oversimplify it either. The main point that I want to make in this video, to keep it short, is that it's just not like a calorie is a calorie and just eat less and, you know, control yourself, because it's not that simple. Well, it's not that simple with the dietary aspect. I mean, there's the whole psychological stuff about wrapping your mind around it, which I've created in other videos. But aside from that, just the dietary aspect of it, there is more to it than just that, because calories are not just calories, okay? So what you want to do, the problem with just eating less and the portion control and having more control, is that you want to find calories that fill you up, that are filling but are low in calories. Okay, so there's more to it than just eat in moderation. Oh, if I want to have M&Ms and chocolate cake and pizza, you know, nobody's going to tell me that's dumb, because I'll just eat it in moderation and use self-control. That's not good though, okay? I see that all the time, because you need to understand about food in moderation, okay? A whole bundle of broccoli would maybe come out to like under 300 calories. And if you have under 300 calories of cheese, that'd be a little piece, like a little tiny, you know, a small piece that wouldn't even fill you up. You know, same thing with if you had a bunch of grapes versus raisins, you could have a big bundle of grapes, let's say that total 250 calories, versus raisins where it would just be a handful. Okay, so you do need to understand something called caloric density. And it's not that complicated, and you don't need to crack your head over understanding it. You just need to understand that you want to eat foods that fill you up with low calories. What does that translate to? To keep it simple, right? Translates to vegetables, fruits, starches, healthy starches, complex carbohydrates, in other words, okay? That's what it translates to. So, and you want to keep moving in that direction. And you want to keep the fat intake low, because if you keep making it about fat, your body becomes accustomed to eating fat, and fat has more than twice the calories of carbohydrates. So you don't want to keep eating in moderation of fatty foods, because you're always going to be hungry, and it's going to be hard as hell to keep your calories under control. So that's why, you see where I'm going with this? That's why it's not quite as simple as just eat less, exercise more, shut the fuck up, move on. Because there is a little more to it. You need to understand that. You also need to understand the importance of eating throughout the day. Okay, it's smart to aim to eat a minimum, rock bottom minimum of 4 times a day. I would say closer to 6 or even 7 is better, but 6 or 7 are the right foods, because if you don't know what you're doing, that'll turn into a nightmare and your calories will skyrocket. But if you're eating 6, 7, 8 times of the right foods, meaning vegetables, low calorie, you know, fruits, vegetables, the starches, you keep your stomach satisfied, your blood sugar is nice and stable, your calories will remain low, and you just create a nice momentum, okay? So that's what I want to say about that. It's not as simple as just shut the F up, eat less, exercise more. There is a little bit of a science to it, and that's what I'm trying to teach you guys, okay? But the science of it is quite simple, okay? Thanks.